Harris has just been in a jam-packed 2022 when it comes to these Pro-Am games, and we've got a good one here tonight.
We do indeed, and if you excuse me one here, I can sound much better off of a better microphone. There, that's probably a whole lot better for the people at home. Yeah, it should be. You know, we've had a lot of Pro-Am, a lot of good Pro-Am, obviously all leading up to Vegas in a couple weeks. I'm excited, man. It's really starting to spice up.
It sure is, and you've got Defiance on one end, and you've got Failure is not an option on the other side. BxmpyDon getting it to Crown, of course. Crown and Claude on the same team. Cloud. Right?
Not a fantasy character. Wrong video game.
Benzo. Nice
Easy
shot
money.
there from that left corner. What do you kind of like? Are there any matchups that you kind of caught your eye when you first looked at these rosters here?
Yeah, I'm interested how Six Mello is going to play against Zayy. Also interested in Follow playing on this team as well as Kerry. Usually we see them on the Giggle Squad, but not today. I'm excited to see kind of how they play in a different surrounding. They've been playing well on this team though.
We'll find out here tonight. This is going to be a best of three, by the way, folks, as you are watching the WR Open Finals here. Best of three between these two teams. The last matchup here, as you and I saw, was No Look versus, I'll be honest, I cannot remember the other team. And that's for a very good reason, because it was a big blowout as a sweep. It was Ty ESGN's team.
Yeah, and they got blown out by a much better team. So hopefully the same thing doesn't happen tonight, but yeah.
They definitely did their best. Unfortunately, No Look's offensive power was just a bit too much. I'm excited to see. I mean, it'll be interesting what Crown plays in the league for Season 5. If the Hornets end up drafting a center, if they go with a power forward, or if they kind of draft a dual guy like they did last year with Crown, who can possibly play both if needed.
Yeah, a lot of great power forwards available in this draft. Wonder who they go with.
Point guard, definitely a question for them as well. No, in Big West, he might just spice things up and make a trade. I don't know. Nice pass there to the right corner. That's going to be a nice screen there. Back and forth we go so far with about 3 minutes left in the first quarter. We will go ahead and get you guys a live listen in at the start of the second, maybe even earlier. Benzo trying to work out, gets that pass off to the right. Nothing there. Bumpy had an open shot, decided to take it, but it's going to be a bailout pass. Fade away, top of the key. That one's
nice shot. Good shot.
Appreciate all of you that are trickling in here to watch this best of three series between Defiance and Failure is not an option.
FINAO.
I had to make sure. I was like, I don't want to mess up what this acronym is for. Shot from the left hash, fade away. That one's not going to go. Offensive board. A little bit of reset, has the midi, decides to get it to the left hash, shot. Not going to be able to green it. Had a wide open shot there. Just couldn't time it properly. Strong side is the right side here. And fade away from the left. That one's no good. Couple of greens, and now a couple of bricks.
That's 2K for you. It's never easy.
You are not wrong, my friend. Pick and roll action. A couple of times now we've seen, man, I really hope bailout is not as.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I saw it. I really hope bailout is not something that's relevant in the league. Because, I mean, we've already seen it like 3 times here today.
I like Benzo, man. I wonder when Benzo can come out. I feel like he'll probably be a top 5 pick when he does. He's just so nasty. He's been so good for so long.
Yeah. No, I mean, it'll be interesting, man. We've talked about this so many times, but it's exciting to think about the future when you've got him, Cloud as well, and you've got
again.
and you got Spam coming out as well. Obviously, different years for each of them, but Spam becoming eligible, I believe, next year it should be. Shot, nice contest there to come off the corner to contest near the hash. And you've got Defiance with a 13-7 lead. I don't know about you, Harris, but to me, it feels like Defiance coming into this is the favorite. What would you disagree with me on that?
Defiance definitely the favorite. That doesn't mean that they're gonna blow out the competition because the other team's pretty good. But Claude, Zayy, Don, Crown. I mean, it's a very talented team.
Offensive board. Crown gets it to Claude. Claude trying to work out. Right hash. Fadeaway. Late release. Not going to go. They're back-to-back offensive boards. Had the right corner open.
Oh,
gets
had
the cut. Bumpy down with the jam.
That was sweet. That was cool.
Famous
that was a great fake.
Famous in the chat as, you know, I mean, the man's got a lot of decisions to make. That's another exciting team just to go and watch in the draft with all the picks that he's racked up. Working out. Trying to find the open guy. Gets it off to the hash. That one's not going to go. Not able to connect. And slowly, man, with the team like Defiance, you've got to make sure that you're able to get at least a few buckets, right? If you can't compete with them on threes or anything like that, you've got to be able to get yourself middies, dunks, layups, all that stuff.
Definitely. That's kind of half of it, right? Like, you know, it all depends on how the defense is playing. Are they going to force you to the mid-range? Are they going to force you to the outside? You just kind of have to feel it out and take what the defense gives you. A lot of time in 2K, people try to impose their will. And you remember, this isn't physical basketball. You can't really impose your will as you please. You kind of have to go with what the defense gives you. And, you know, it's a big separator for the best guards versus the guys who struggle.
Juice with a funny comment in the chat. Famous got more picks than the Thunder. Hey, man, the dude is the Pat Riley. He always puts up that gif. He's cooking up a storm. We will go ahead and get that listening to here in a second. Coach, let me know when we have that ready, as we got a 10-point ball game here with about 4:20 left to go in the second. Let's see if we can get a listen into failure is not an option. Glizzy, that's a funny response by Feynman. Let's go ahead and get that listen in. We'll check in what they have to say.
Go wait. It's DJ every time off the slip. It's DJ.
I got you.
I left.
I'm saying right.
All
All right, just shade up. Yeah.
I'm back.
No triangle version. No triangle.
Yeah.
We're good. I'm left.
We get right.
Get trim it out this. Yeah.
Softball.
Fuck.
He just jumped into me.
Just a good play. I can't even play nothing like that.
Crap.
Shot. Come on.
Back, seven.
Let's stop. We gotta go stop.
Oh yeah.
It did. There it is. Knockdown needed.
Four. All right, again. All right.
So he can't just make that pass willy-nilly. Thank you.
I'm getting back. Very stay.
We live.
He green said, I'm not gonna hold you. I can't get in front.
You good.
It could have been a 3. We're good. They got it. Ride me, DJ.
Coming out.
Come on.
Good shot, Mello.
Great.
Come on.
I'm back on Benzo for you. All right.
I got it.
The D.
Slow down. I got that.
Come on.
Try me, DJ. I'm trying to go back to the field. Corner flip. They might run right off this.
They're definitely all right. Oh, never mind. They didn't.
That's it. Right.
Good shot, Mello. You're hooping.
Got right.
I got y'all back, bro. Come on.
I'm here.
I'm playing the center pass right now.
Steal, Kerry.
You gotta steal that. I'm here. We good. Stay wing.
I'm middle.
Okay.
That's beautiful. Okay. He was bumping the hair. We're good.
Yeah, I bumped him. That's the only reason.
Talk to Virgil what you want to do in that, though.
Now, Kerry thought he was...
Shot.
DJ.
Tight leg again. You're good.
I got down.
You got middle.
Follow.
Oh,
That damn.
I think D. I don't honestly think that should have been a 6. He needed it.
No, you good, bro. I gotta hit that shot, bro. I'm going right.
Better run right again.
Wrap up a little bit.
Shot. Ooh.
Come in. Hold on.
That Benzo on you now.
Oh my God.
I missed.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
If
Good
I one.
What you gonna say?
Let me get a full on that.
You also have me if you angle it right.
I got you.
Shot. Oh my God, you're whipping,
Thank you, my boy.
Three.
Come on, three.
Let's go, y'all. Come on.
I got it.
Okay, I was about to run the clown. I was about to run the clown.
I'm fine with this too.
I'm getting left.
No fouls.
Watch back doors.
Release. You win. Yeah. King. Oh, no. Good D. All good D.
Okay, come on.
Yeah. Stay middle. You're good.
He missed.
Good board, Verge.
Going up here, right?
Left corner, Curry. Corner switch.
I'm going right again.
Then now you got Benzo. When if you want to come out.
Come out. Again.
4, 3, 2.
Rashad.
Took a shot, man.
I got a green.
Stay.
No need. Go.
Get down. Watch cut.
I'm here. I'm middle. I'm wing.
I got
Yep. Triangle here. Oh, no.
What a pitch,
Yeah.
DJ. Good D.
No.
You reach for the slip too.
We're good. We're not playing that.
That's bad, bro. That's bad.
We just need a little bit more stops. We good.
And it was a 3?
That's
so
3?
bad. That's bad. That's bad.
We got last and we got bowl after.
I didn't even need to reach or nothing. Like I was good. You good though? I think he was reaching at the bell or something.
I was reaching at the slip or the corner, like whatever you're joking to.
No. Reset.
Okay.
Sub it.
Got bored.
That's a good jump. That's a great jump. Fuck, man.
First out.
And we just didn't call like unnecessary shit. We did like Malcolm included. He made the 6. He made the 6 and the one where he crabbed us, and then I don't know what the other thing came from.
I should keep talking on it, cause the stuff he getting, he shouldn't have.
You're right.
They have like 3 points right now.
Yeah.
On block.
Sit down.
Yeah, 12.
Come up.
Come in.
I can't see. That's beautiful.
Try DJ. Come on. 3.
Heat
Get
up.
right here.
For me, DJ. Heat up. Show these niggas why
I'm
you
going
fuck
for
you
Verge.
Come on.
No. Shade up, Mello.
I'm showing. He's back.
Good D.
Good D.
No triangle.
Good D.
Hell no. I got box. Come on.
Be careful, Mello.
Come on. Good pass. Come on, y'all.
Come on.
Show these niggas why you didn't get drafted, DJ.
Come on, Mello.
Go right, Mello. Oh, never mind. They're right into me.
We good. Shade up. Yup.
Come on.
We want that.
Come on, good. That's good press right there, bro. Come on.
Come on. You cooking, Mello. You doing your thing, bro. Even no need for no plays or
Go through.
Oh shit. Go five.
Mello, tell me a little earlier though.
Sure, I got you.
Because I kind of saved you by sitting there. Come on, talk.
He middle.
Up on my
Go down. Yeah. Stay. Throw it. Take the 2s. Come on.
You got it.
Bro, come on, bro. I'm done.
Harris, we're back. We had plenty of great conversations, and now we come back to a tie ball game. Maybe we need to do listen in more because then it gets a little bit tighter.
Yeah, it does. And, I've been watching this back and forth. It doesn't really look like the Defiance team is really trying all that hard. A lot of bad turnovers, just a lot of bad shots. They've not been playing all that well.
No, they have not. Look at that rebound bouncing around everywhere. Finally, they secure it. Claude bringing it up. A little pick and roll action there. Top of the key, a little too deep. Wraparound has the crab. I thought you should just pull that trigger, you know? Harris, I feel like you and I would have so much fun if we could say unfiltered stuff, you know?
Yeah, I don't think people want to know my unfiltered opinions on them because whenever I try to give them on my stream or the NBA 2K League stream, I just get yelled at. So clearly nobody wants honesty and they just want, self-affirmation.
Yeah, because on that Cloud one, I would have been like, shoot that, you know what I mean? I would just let it rip. But, we've got jobs to keep. It's fine.
I believe in us.
35-34. Defiance had the lead. Now they were staring at a 1-point deficit. About 2 minutes left to go in the third. Nice little slip there, corner pass. And that's one of those situations where I felt like Crown had an easy layup, decided to be cute with it. Now he's going to get it to Bumpy. Nice decision there to take the midi. Back and forth of a ball game. We'll get you guys a listen in on Defiance if we can later in the fourth quarter. Looks like they're all muted at this point right now. A nice shot there, Harris, from that left hash. Who said Defiance not trying?
Yeah, I was going to say a couple nice offensive possessions here for both teams. Nice shot there from Claude. Trying to open the game up a little bit. Been pretty low scoring so far.
Flacco, if you're talking about me, come on now. Let's not mislead things. Nice crab there to get the three. 41-39. Defiance down by 2. Coach Shea, correct me if I'm wrong. You can tell me in my ear, obviously. Don't think we have a listen on Defiance. Is that right? As you get a nice steal there. Badge, nice midi. I like that, Harris. I like it when you have an open shot and they take advantage of it, except when you've got badge, so many amateurs will go ahead and try to be like, oh, no, I got badge. I want the 3. Oh, I want to go back. It's like, no, you've got the midi. Go ahead and take advantage of it. And that's something you saw Bumpy do in the right corner.
Yeah, I like Don a lot. Don's one of those guys that can play any position, the 3 or at least in the front court, 3 or the 4, could play a little 5-2. I think Gen G is going to try to get a little bit tricky this year in the draft because they got 2 versatile pieces in the front court with Don and Feast. Maybe they draft a center to, let Feast play power forward, let Don play the 3. I don't know. I feel like Gen G has a lot of options.
Speaking of which, you've got Len in the chat. A lot of coaches in the chat. Famous, Big West, Len, all of them owe me merch. That's cool. That's fine. It's a nice steal there going the other way. Gonna try to take a 3, and yes, he does.
Crown trying
Drop
to smack
him, young
that
fella.
thing. Crown trying to smack that thing out of there.
Nice shot there. Hey, when you've got a crowd here watching you, you got to go ahead and make sure you turn up in a nice patience as he returns the favor and gets a 3 of his own. What do you think? What do you think Trust DJ Money has on his mind right now? DJ, if you're in the chat, let us know what's going on. Let us know your thought process.
Yeah.
That was way too much fun. Makes things a little bit more interesting in a blowout game. But here, it's a 6-point lead. As a nice third quarter there for failure is not an option.
Yeah, that was a big one for them. You got to get some sort of lead early against these, top end pro-am teams. Obviously, you kind of surprise them towards the end, but getting some sort of lead heading into the fourth quarter is pivotal. I'd love to see the stats on that, like what, an underdog has to do.
Thought he had a shot there and said he tries to pass it off. That's going to be stolen. Right corner's wide open. Baited me as well, Harris.
Yeah.
Those lanes are dangerous as you get another block. Nah, I've given up on that. DJ, walk back. Finds a way to green it.
Yeah, 9-point lead here. The Defiance has to wake up. They've been playing asleep for most of this game. We got him again. Oh, we had him on the backdoor cut again. Oh, that's brutal.
Back-to-back times they've been able to get those steals. Looking at 10 turnovers, Harris, for Defiance. That'll definitely make sure you end up with a deficit here. You've got 10 turnovers compared to you go ahead and causing 3. It's like a 3-to-1 ratio.
Yeah, there's one way to easily lose games in 2K, and it's turn the ball over like crazy.
Yeah, they're shooting about 50% from the three-point line as well at Defiance, and that's not going to help you whatsoever. Matter of fact, if we can, Coach, let's go ahead and get that listen in, and we'll come back with maybe about a minute and a half left in the fourth.
Got one more for the whole four.
Come on,
All right,
come on.
Come on.
Yep.
Let's lock
Follow. Stay your wing. Stay your. Unless you rap. Okay. Yeah, stay your wing. Go wing. Jump wing. Kings. Go Verge.
Here. Oh, I went late.
If you reach it, then it's fine. It's fine.
Grab me, DJ.
They don't know what to do. They fucked up.
I'm coming. Oh, you started. Never mind.
Under.
Oh, that's sweet. Come back.
You got 6 seconds.
Clip them.
Good take.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, we'll
Don't
take
worry.
it. Watch Zay. I'm watching
I got
Zay.
rat.
I'm getting back on Benz. I'm good. Follow. Go.
They got flushed the whole game. Come on.
I'm releasing. Release. Watch the crab. It's fine. It's a 2.
Oh,
Jump.
I gotta go on that.
You can't give that.
Yeah.
We need a style. No threes.
He was like right here though. That's funny. That's me, though.
I haven't picked in the house, but like.
Hold it.
Yeah.
You good? That's me. That's me at the end of the day, bro.
Right there.
Good shot. Jay, come on.
No threes.
I'm Benzo. All right, get back. Follow, get middle. Oh, you're wing. It's fine. I'm stand up.
I'm here. I play D, bro.
I'm back down. Follow back down.
We live.
That's great D. That's great D, Virgil. That's great D.
Enough to just let you get back. So just know that.
All right.
Just don't let them force turnovers right now. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Don't throw that.
I'm coming out.
Control this way. You control the game.
I gotta dump it to you.
Good pass though.
Imagine me missing. Imagine me fucking missing. Get back. We good. Get back. Still.
Get that.
They getting rattled. They getting rattled.
Oh.
Foul.
I'll win it to you.
Come on. It's fine.
Hey, follow. Number five.
No threes, bro. No threes. Don't leave, Verge. Let me die. Watch the fade. Shade. Yes.
Pass the middle. Follow.
I got you in the middle.
I'm good, bro.
Good D.
I play D.
I'm staying, Verge.
I'm on crown.
Okay, I'm good.
I'm going
back on crown.
Good D.
That's me.
It was good. No, that's a good D.
Nah, that's me. I thought Follow got clipped. That's just me.
You good, bro. You're good.
I'm gonna slow it down a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah. Hit Verge if
You
anything.
can hit Verge.
Hit Follow. He wide open.
Hit me that.
Come on.
It's fine. 6 seconds. Imagine me missing. No threes. Steal.
I can't.
It's fine. He missed. Come on.
Stay out of here.
Come on, bro.
Imagine
Come on, bro.
nigga
Hey,
said bet
look,
on
I
the
told
fucking
you I was
sweep.
gonna
Imagine,
come
nigga.
I said I was gonna come through, bro. Come on, man.
Good stuff.
I'll give it up.
Even though it didn't look like it, bro, it was good defense second half, bro.
No. I know. I'm just saying, like, we was giving up shit that we shouldn't have given up.
Nah, first half for sure.
They
That's
They went ahead and got out of there, Harris.
Yeah, they just couldn't